Alright everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we have an abandoned location located here in North Carolina, and this is something pretty special and unique. Don't have a whole lot of information on it, but we do know that one time it was a prison, and that stopped being used as a prison back I think in the 1930s, and after that at some point it was used as a co-op. But it's been abandoned here for a long time now. There's a few buildings here and a piece of farm equipment. And this is actually Ellen's find because she lives in the area and she scouted it out and told me about it. So we decided to come here and check it out for ourselves. So if you're ready, come along with me. Alright, so shockingly there's actually a big piece of farm equipment here, and I don't know anything about farm tractors or equipment, but if I was to guess it, I think it has something to do with the harvesting of corn or collecting it or something like that, but I'm sure someone can tell me what it is. But it's a pretty expensive machine just sitting here, you know, kind of rotting away. Alright, so we're gonna make our way up towards the buildings now. So, guess we'll see you inside. Okay, first looks out of here, we got some, it's like metal frame windows and a big heavy duty steel door and a lot of overgrowth, but I believe we have an opening over here. So I guess let's not waste any time, let's head inside. Alright, first looks out of here, it's pretty much like a big open, almost like a small warehouse. And we got a large walk-in cooler here. Well, actually very large, wow. This is probably big enough to drive a forklift in.
I didn't know it was here.
It's all insulated walls, lots of jugs. Quite large though. It's a pretty neat ceiling in here too, with the metal supports and those grates. They almost look like jail cell doors. Oh yeah, check this out. Looks like jail doors. That looks awesome. We'll check that out in a moment. Looks like we got some pallets of some supplies here. It says capture dry cleaner. Turn your vacuum into a deep cleaning machine. And there's just cases and cases of it here. Alright, so first impressions of this room, it looks really cool, but I'm pretty sure this might have been like a jail cell. It's got a big heavy duty metal door with some glass and bars in front of it. Probably held a few cots in here and a couple different inmates. But these are big metal frames. I mean, these windows are probably different from when it was a jail, but these are heavy duty. So. Yeah, look at this door. I mean, that is without a doubt a jail cell door. Wow, that's awesome. So we got a little hallway here that's has some type of equipment back there. And it looks like another jail room here. Oh, this one has some contents in here. Oh, there's buildings behind it too?
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
There's a bunch more.
Now, there's a telephone here, but I can't do my telephone trick because there's no receiver. So. A car seat. Oh, it looks like a cave cricket right there on the wall. See the original brick walls, and they covered it with some like cement. Yeah, I do love the design of these though. So here's a quick shot with both doors closed. You can see it had almost like a flathead screws, like a locking mechanism. And the bolt would have came out. These are heavy though. No way to be getting out once they're there. Well, there's a little side room here, and we discovered where hell is because it says it's right here. On the floor though is dozens of stampers. I don't think there's anything on them, but well, some of them do. It says large, pink, large pink.
Extra large.
Huh. And then over here, there's boxes of what I thought was like wax. Looks like little pockets of wax. It says it's food package adhesive, hot melt adhesive. So first time I ever saw that. I don't know why it's in here, but there's cases of it. Okay, so this is the building we just came out of, and we have what looks to be like a little office type building here, so we'll check this out.
That stuff we bought at the co-op.
Is there a date?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so there's a license here, and it's dated 1992.
Look, I didn't see this the other day.
Floppy disk.
Yeah. How big it is.
You can see these walls too, they're like warped, like wavy. Okay, now we're making our way up to the building in the rear part of the property. I kind of saw it through the windows, and this is a good sized one. There's a door there, sliding door, has an entrance sign on it with an arrow. But I'll check it out and see what's in here. Surprisingly, there's a hot water here. Nobody's taking it. There's a big room in here. This place is in relatively good shape. Some mild graffiti, but the walls are pretty much intact. Plumbing's still here. Nobody stripped out the pipes. That's shocking to find nowadays. It's got some more modern PVC piping. It's got modern receptacles. This resembles like maybe a kitchen. Got a nice big island here. And I do like the colors in there. It's definitely something I would pick out. So this room is definitely in much worse condition. Mold and decay and some vandalism. This is a very large room. So I'm not going to spend too much time in here. It's pretty empty and bare. I'm just going to cover it really quickly down here, and there's an upstairs. We'll check that out as well. But I don't think we're going to find anything really of interest. Oh, we do got some bathrooms here. And shower. And again, pipes are still here. Looks like somebody made a nest in the sink there. But you can see it does have modern fixtures, and there's also some older ones all mixed in here as well. You see this one here. Oh, look at the large exhaust fan too. That's to suck all the hot air out of here. There is some piece of equipment over here we'll check out, and then we'll head upstairs. Okay, so we have something here. I'm hoping somebody out there watching can tell us what it is. Looks like it's like for the processing of something. There's like some spindles there, some other stuff, and there's like little chutes here too. So I don't know if you guys know what this is. Definitely comment down below. Oh, here's looking outside. It has a metal roof, so it's in pretty good shape because of that. This room, all the insulation dripped down. Oh, it's all saturated and moldy. I'm not going to step in the middle of it. Good chance I might end up back down on the first floor. The upper room, well, that's where we are. Guidepost. This is dated 2003. This is a pretty crappy room here. So we have a hallway here with a couple more rooms. It's a modern bathroom. The sink basin's still there, but the faucet's gone. It's like a women's bathroom. Ooh, that's soft. This is pretty rough shape.
The chairs. Oh, there's some of them there. It's up there.
Oh yeah, this is wrecked. Looks like piles of snow. It's all insulation and sheetrock.
There's like little cubbies for something.
Yeah.
Like workers. That was out here last time.
It's more of those shelves.
How does this room not get all decayed?
Most of it's got to be from people, probably. Once they started, it just kind of domino effect. And for those of you that were wondering, we did find our toy, so it is abandoned. This is actually laying on the ground, so looks like a little Volkswagen car. The one thing I just recognized with this door is that the same type of door that's on the inside for the prison cells, it has the same type of flathead screw lock. And it looks like maybe a prisoner truck or something, or wagon, whatever they used at the time, would have came up here, went in through this door, and the jail cells are directly behind that door across the room there. So this may have been at one point part of the entrance for the old jail. Alright everyone, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the tour and look at this old abandoned prison and co-op facility, and now it's just ruins. But my guess is that the jail part area where we saw those two cells in there was probably, you know, originally one structure. It looks like they built upon it or around it later on in the years, because the whole facility wasn't a jail. It looks like it was just a couple cells, and then they built upon it from there. But they're still in there, still intact, still got the old steel doors, which are really cool to see. And the whole property itself was pretty neat. I mean, not a whole lot to see here as far as items. We did find a few things, but that farm tractor there, John Deere piece of equipment, was, you know, kind of unique to see, especially in a location like this. But if you guys saw anything that you found interesting, make sure you leave a comment down below. Tell me about it. Any comments, questions, or thoughts, feel free to leave those as well. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe, ring that notification bell, follow me on Facebook, and check out my Patreon and merchandise shop. You can find those links down below in the description. So thanks so much for joining us today, and until next time, see you in the next video.